From being touted as the future of England's national team to being labelled a traitor, Marcus Rashford has experienced a rollercoaster of emotions in just 1 month. The bewildered look on his face in his new jersey fueled speculation of a vengeful comeback. A villain arc, penned by the English media for the upcoming matches. If Antony can draw criticism at Manchester United, imagine the backlash Rashford might face. A player arguably more talented and proven. But that's a story for another time. We can admire Antony, but we can also revel in Chelsea's potential misery over whatever premium they might have to pay for a quality player. Marcus Rashford made a notable debut for Aston Villa this past matchday, coming off the bench against Tottenham Hotspur in the 4th round of the FA Cup. This was the English forward's first appearance since December 12, when he was dropped from the Manchester United squad by manager Unai Emery for reasons of standards. Rashford's arrival has brought a spark to his new team and garnered significant attention from manager Unai Emery. In this match, Rashford was substituted on in the 66th minute alongside Marcus Asensio, replacing Leon Bailey and Daniel Malin, with Villa leading 2-0. The match ended in a 2-1 victory for Aston Villa, sending Emery's side into the 5th round of the FA Cup for the first time in a decade. In his 24 minutes of play with only 22 touches, it was understandably difficult for Rashford to make a significant individual impact. However, his determination was evident in his off-the-ball movement, winning 3 out of 5 duels and achieving a 93% passing accuracy. The forward's focus was clearly evident in this run out at Villa Park, compared to his performance off the bench for Arsenal in early December. Also with 22 touches, the difference is stark. Having joined Aston Villa on loan in the January transfer window, Rashford has quickly integrated into the team and demonstrated a strong work ethic. As evidenced by his latest performance, manager Unai Emery has expressed his confidence in the player's abilities. We have to protect every player and try to adapt to our structure and use their skills. Marcus Asensio, Rashford and Malin are versatile players. We can be confident with them. This statement demonstrates Emery's appreciation for Rashford's versatility and potential contribution to the team. Rashford's lack of recent game time has created an urgent need for him to regain his form. Emery recognizes this and has deployed him in a role where he has previously thrived. Tactically, against Tottenham Hotspur, Emery instructed Rashford to operate in the inside left channel, between the opposition's fullback and centre-back, shifting Morgan Rogers to the right. This approach aimed to maximize Rashford's pace and penetrative ability, while also creating unpredictability for the opposing defense. Villa's approach with Rashford is per Emery's requirements. He believes Rashford is one of the most dangerous forwards in the world at his peak. A prerequisite that every Villa player must think at least 70% about football in their daily lives. Become more disciplined mentally and physically and possess an edge that can cope with the demanding task. Emery wants his forwards to operate in the space between the opposition's centre-back and full-back, also known as the half spaces. That creates space for Villa's 2 attacking midfielders between the lines, subsequently disrupting the opposition's defensive shape. Mobile forwards are advantageous for attacking transitions. This remains a key attacking method. In this debut, Rashford displayed dynamism and determination. Just seconds after coming on, he won a duel against Christian Romero, leaving the defender with a slight injury after a collision. While this was an undesirable outcome, it demonstrated Rashford's intensity and fighting spirit. He also showcased subtle link-up play, such as a one-touch pass that released Rogers down the flank, highlighting his ability to connect with teammates and his sharp tactical awareness. Although playing as a nominal number 9, the areas where Emery wants Rashford to operate are similar to how he has played in the past. Emery explained, "His best position is on the left. Playing from there, he can play like a second striker, coming inside from the left, and sometimes he's played on the right. But the best, and where we like him, is on the left." After leaving the pitch, Rashford acknowledged his teammates and the sporting director. He also received enthusiastic applause from nearby fans. However, his expression remained largely unchanged, suggesting an awareness that this was just the beginning of a career resurgence. Villa's plan for how to achieve that has begun to take shape, and Rashford appears determined to prove his worth in his new colors. Rashford's arrival at Aston Villa brings hope to the fans and demonstrates Unai Emery's strategic vision. Utilizing Rashford in his familiar position, along with the support of his new teammates, could help him quickly regain his form and make significant contributions to the team in the upcoming matches. With Aston Villa aiming for a top 6, or even top 5, finish in the Premier League, as well as a deep run in the Champions League, Rashford's contribution will be crucial. Marcus Rashford, a talent nurtured in Manchester United's academy, has experienced a turbulent journey at Old Trafford, with 138 goals in 426 appearances. He was once expected to become a new icon for the Red Devils. However, changes in the club's management and strategy significantly impacted his career. Under manager Unai Emery, Rashford fell out of favor. Emery commented, "I couldn't make Marcus understand the way to play football and to train in the way I see." This difference in footballing philosophy between the two led to Rashford's exclusion from the starting lineup. Or at least that's what he stated. He didn't feature in United's last 12 matches. This cast a shadow over Rashford's future at Old Trafford. In this context, Aston Villa approached and secured Rashford on loan for the remainder of the season, with an option to buy in the summer for a fee of £40 million. Villa will cover at least 75% of his £350 a week wages, potentially rising to 90% based on performance-related clauses. Rashford expressed his excitement. "I just want to play football and help the team achieve its goals." At Villa Park, under the guidance of Unai Emery, Rashford has the opportunity to reaffirm his value. Emery is renowned for his ability to maximize players' potential and build effective attacking systems. Rashford hopes to score his first goal for Villa in the upcoming Premier League match against Ipswich Town. Rashford's departure raises questions about Manchester United's talent management. The constant changes in coaches and strategies have impacted his development. Rashford worked under 8 different managers at United, each with a different philosophy and system, requiring him to constantly adapt. Despite seasons with over 20 goals and 5 trophies, Rashford couldn't find the necessary consistency. The lack of a cohesive club strategy and the pressure from fans created an unfavorable environment for his growth. The move to Aston Villa can be seen as a turning point in Rashford's career. The question remains whether he can return to form and prove Manchester United wrong for letting him go. This depends on his adaptability at Villa and the support he receives from the coaching staff and his new teammates. Regardless, Rashford's departure from Old Trafford serves as a reminder of the importance of talent management and creating a stable environment for young players. Manchester United needs to review its strategy to avoid repeating similar mistakes in the future. In football, such changes often bring new opportunities. Rashford has a chance to reassert himself and prove he remains one of England's most promising forwards. Fans will be following his progress at Aston Villa, hoping he rediscovers his form and joy for the game. Sometimes, supporting a former player from your favorite team is a beautiful aspect of the sport. If there must be a parting of ways, let it be without bitterness.